Hi, it's me again with Corel Roll Tips and Tricks, and somebody sent me this file with a bunch of rectangles, and they have a file with a lot of rectangles, and they need to skew them to a 45. So if you double click, you can skew an item. But how do you get it to 45? There's no, mathematically you could probably do it, but if you get your angular dimension tool and go, well, I'm at 52 point something, and then get your magnifying glass and zoom in and go back to the, double click and get your skew, and then skew a little bit more, and you could maybe get to 45. You could, but then how are you going to do every one of them the same? And I mean, see how much time it's just taken to get one to 45. You could actually draw a perpendicular line from there straight up, holding down the control button, and then double click on the rotation and move the center of the rotation there and do this a negative 45 degrees and get that angle, and then try to match that angle. But it can be done, but it's going to take a lot of time. Well, I've already helped him. I've already suggested to use the transformation docker. I'm trying to get this back to where it was. Just open up, and also you can select them all and skew them all at the same time, but it actually moves their position also to skew it. So that won't work. So what you can do is go to Windows, Dockers, Transform, or Transformation, and right here is Skew. And this is your X and this is your Y. So we want to skew it a negative, well, we don't want to select them all because it's going to do the exact same thing, but skew it at negative 45 degrees. That'll make it go left to right. Then once you have that in, all you have to do is click on your rectangles, and you could possibly make a macro for this so you wouldn't have to keep going back and forth. Well, I know you could, but he's got hundreds to do, and they're all different shapes and lengths, so you can't just, copy and duplicate them. Some of them you could, but that's not too bad using this transformation docker. It's pretty, if you've never used it, positioning, rotation, scale and mirror, size, and then the skew, which is on the end. That's pretty important because if we look, if we take our angular dimension tool and go from that node to that node and then up, you get 45 degrees. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.